The 2010 Seminole Pro Tour is brought to you by the Seminole Tribe of Florida and Seminole Media Productions. Delta 13, the True Triangle, and official rack of the Seminole Pro Tour.
All right, welcome back to the show, everyone. This is Ray Hansen, also known as Big Truck, your host, and we are about to start a great match. We're coming to you live from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. We are in the Hard Rock Live Arena. Corey Deuel warming up at the table now. Mika Immonen has already warmed up. We are about to start here in just a few minutes. This is a one-loss side match. We are down to 6 players right now. Immediately following this match, we will have the hot seat match, which will be Sean Putnam versus Earl Strickland. That is the hot seat match. On the other bracket, Torsten Holman will be playing Darren Appleton on the one-loss side. All matches are about to start here momentarily. This is your host, Ray Hansen, also known as Big Truck. And we're about to get rolling. Here is the lag. Mika Immonen and Deuel. Well, Mika has lost the lag. Deuel will be leading us off. All right, here we go. Rack number 1. Deuel leading us off. This should be a great match. We do have a special guest commentator that's going to be joining us here shortly. Rack number 1. Deuel with a very controlled break. Gets a good spread. And pockets a ball. The 3 ball jumped right in the game there at the end and blocked the path of the 1 to the corner pocket. Well, Corey felt pretty confident in that shot. He didn't take a lot of time on it even, and has came up a little fortunate here. Mika has a shot on the 1 ball, but it's really tough. Well, he got that good, and it came out good, too. Looks like he's got a clear view of the 2 ball in the side pocket. Well, I'll tell you what, that didn't have to come out at all, but it did. And he's got a nice table now. Everything's open to wide up. Brandon Schuff is taking a break, and he will be back for the finals. Oh, excuse me, the semifinals. We are going to go down to 2 players tonight. We'll be down to the finals, and the finals will air on Fox Sports on the 2nd weekend in December. Just like that, 1-0, Mika Immonen on the board first. Well, all goes back to that that one shot that Corey tried, the 1-3 down the rail, that was a little tougher than what it looked. Yeah, he should have taken a little longer on his plan on that shot. Nobody home. Mika Immonen coming up dry. Corey Deuel coming to the table with a view of the 1 ball here, but not sure if it passes the 6 ball. Corey's certainly taken a lot more time on his first shot on this rack. Good. He overcut that ball. Left Mika right in the jaws. Well, Mika Immonen making a nice run at this table here. There's not a whole lot of trouble left on it. We've got a special guest commentator joining us here in the booth for the first time, Zion Zvi. Zion, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, it's nice having you out. It was nice meeting you also.
Thank you. It's my first time I'm doing it, so.
Yes, it's a great match, Corey Deuel and Mika Immonen.
Yeah.
Corey, of course, was runner-up at the U.S. Open just a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Mika finished third place over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a great tournament he had. I know he wanted to do a three-peat
Yeah.
there, but that's tough action.
It's tough. That field was very tough.
Well, nothing left to do here but make the balls.
Yep. He's out.
Mika Immonen 2-0 over Corey Deuel. All right, here we go. Rack number 3. Mika Immonen still rolling. Taking advantage of a couple of early errors by Corey Deuel there. Well, Mika was fortunate he pocketed the 8-ball there at the last minute.
He got open table.
Yeah, this looks very good.
Just the 9 a little bit, I think.
Right, yeah, the 9 is just a hair up on the side rail past the side pocket. Those are always tough. He'll probably be looking for somewhere to break that out.
Yeah, it's look easy, but it's not.
Zion, this is the first time that you and I have met, but I've actually been following your game for quite some time. I've been seeing your name posted in some of the finals and the results over the last few years. You've been playing pretty sporty.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Mika tried to break that 9 out right there. He did get it off the rail just a hair.
Yeah.
I think he would have liked to have hit it a little bit more.
He's look good on the table.
We got a nice angle here on the 6-ball.
Yeah.
Still, the 9 is going to be the shot.
Yeah, the 9 instead. 7 to get to the 9, it's a little bit difficult. But let's see what he's going to do. He's
You got a nice angle here.
yeah, he's going to go down to the 9. I think.
Yeah, staying on top would have been really risky.
Wow.
That's a great shot. He doesn't have to do a whole lot with the cue ball here. It's going to come out natural for the 10 in the side pocket or in the corner. He took the corner. Very nice.
Out.
Just like that, 3-0. Quick peek at the pockets we're playing on. These are pro cut pockets, 4.5 inches at the points. And if you'll note how deep the shelf is, it goes halfway into the pocket and more. Very tough tables.
Very, very, very tough. Tight pockets. It's more tight than the US Open that we play. A little bit more tight. So the days go by and the diamonds start to be much more tight.
Yeah, the 4.5 inch opening and that with the deep shelf sure makes them tough to pocket balls. But they do accept the ball if it's hit well.
Yeah, you need to hit them soft.
Rack number 4.
Yep.
ball down.
Yeah.
And he's got a view of the 1 ball. Probably going to be seeing a safety here. Mika was fortunate here. He did roll up behind the 8 ball.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough to hit for Corey. He's looking at tightening it up off the side rail.
I think he's looking to make the 10, to kick it behind the 1 and try to make the 10 and safe. Yeah, I didn't get it.
He didn't think he could get that much of the 1 ball. But he did, and Mika Immonen coming to the table with a clear shot at the 1 ball.
Yeah, if you're gonna get to the 2, so I think it's open table.
And it looks like natural shape on the 2 ball here to just come with some high inside and come around 3 rails for the shape right on the 2 ball.
Yeah. Wow. I think he's gonna save and bank it, maybe. Oh. Yeah, he tried.
He sold out.
Yeah.
Clear shot for Corey.
Yeah. Wow.
Really surprised at that shape.
Nice shot.
Yeah, very nice.
He should be out.
We will be live streaming all of the matches except the finals through tonight. We've got 2 more matches tonight. A 1-loss side match, and then we'll have the hot seat match. And this is the 1-loss side match right now that we're watching. Corey Deuel on the board.
Yeah. It was a good break. Yeah, he didn't get lucky with that. I don't think he see that. The one.
Yeah, 3 balls right there. Corey may go ahead and use one of his jump cue shots right now. You're allowed 2 short cue jumps per match. But Corey is actually getting a full cue jump cue. It looks unique.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Great shot.
Corey Deuel with the special equipment.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Short, way short.
He didn't want that. Oh, yeah, Torsten.
Torsten Holman defeated Donnie Mills, and Torsten is playing Darren Appleton right now. We will have the hot seat match immediately following this match here, and it will be Sean Putnam and Earl Strickland.
Interesting match. Wow. Good hit, man. Beautiful.
Yeah, very
Beautiful.
nice.
Wow.
Almost made it in the side.
Almost made it.
Yeah, he's probably glad he didn't make it. He would have had a shot at the 5, but it
Yeah.
would have been nothing too good. If you're just joining us, this is Ray Hansen, your host, also known as Big Truck, and I'm joined right now in the booth by special guest commentator Zion Zvi. Yeah, welcome out. We just got an update in from Jerry Mayen, the tournament director here with the Seminoles. 3-2 right now. Darren Appleton is leading Torsten Homan. Torsten is at the table, shooting right now. Well, that didn't have to come out good, but it did. He's got a shot on the 4 ball. Sean Putnam hitting some of the greatest pool he has in a while right now, and he's in the hot seat here at this event. And they'll be playing Earl the Pearl Strickland for the hot seat. That'll be our next matchup at 6 o'clock.
They both play great till now, so they deserve to play in the hot seat.
Yes, they are. Tommy Kennedy, who knows Sean Putnam really well, last night was telling us that Sean was playing the best pool he's ever seen him play.
I saw him playing in the U.S. Open and the TV table with Bustamante. He lost 11-9 Putnam, but he played great. Everything was great. And, you know, sometimes you play great and you're still losing.
Yeah, exactly. Corey Deuel within 2. It's a brutal game.
Yeah. Like they say, now it's a flip of coin. You don't know who's going to win.
So many good players.
Yeah, wow.
Well, Mika gets the 7 ball down, and he's got a great table here, really.
7 and the 5. He made 2 balls.
Sure did, didn't he?
Yeah. You just need to know how to get from the 3 to the 4, and it's gonna be good, I think.
Dennis Hatch finishing 5th, 6th in the tournament here. Or maybe 7th, 8th, actually.
7-8.
Yeah, 7th, 8th.
Yeah.
Losing to Torsten Homan.
No, he lost to Mika. Mika beat him 9-6.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I need to pay better attention.
Yeah. You concentrate too much on the TV table, so... It's a good match. So
Deuel pulling within one.
Yeah.
D roared there from the internet chat, giving a shout out to Zion's V here. Happy birthday.
Thanks. Bro.
All right, here we go. Rack number 8. Corey Deuel coming back here.
Wow.
Another really nice break.
Yeah.
And he can just stop that cue ball almost right where it's at there and have a window right between the 7 and 10 for the 2 ball.
Yeah. And he always get position on the 1 ball. So when the table is open, he just have a problem with the 4 and the 5 now, I see. I didn't see that.
You're right. I didn't either. I didn't see the 4 behind the 5 there.
Let's see how we're going to go out from this.
Well, that 4 may be up in the jaws far enough that he
Yeah.
may be able just to knock it in and draw out.
Yeah.
We're going to find out here.
Cohen now play great. He's gonna play to the corner. Yeah. Beautiful run up. 2-pack.
Absolutely, a
Yeah.
2-pack, exactly. Corey Deuel
Nice.
keeping Mika in his chair. Ties it up 4 apiece. We got action.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of really tight matches
Yeah.
here on the TV table, and I'm
Yeah.
not sure if the rest of the tournament. Brandon Schuff and I were talking earlier about how 10 ball is seeming to create a lot more close matches.
I agree with you. He got dry.
Nothing down and a clear view of the 1 ball.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Everything's pretty open here.
Yeah, everything's is open. Just need to figure it out what to do with the.
Just needs to keep Whitey under control there.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. Look out for the 9.
Wow.
Good shot.
Wow. It was tricky. Get away from that.
Came up a little shy on this 8 ball.
Yeah.
He's probably going to end up playing the 8 and 9 in the same pocket. Unless he travels maybe 3 rails.
Yeah, I think so. No. You just want to make sure that you're going to make the 8.
Wow.
One ball at a time now. Yeah.
All right, guys. Zion's V. Happy birthday, Zion.
Thank you so much.
Going to be leaving
Thank
us.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks for sitting in and enjoyed it, and hope you're having a great birthday.
Thank you so much.
Zion's V from Amsterdam Billiards in New York City, play over his home room. Mika Immonen pulling ahead by 1, 5-4 now over Corey Deuel. Zion had to leave us, but we've got a special treat for you all. Sitting in for the rest of this match, U.S. Open champion, Gabe Owen. Gabe, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. What's going on, Big Truck?
Well, we got a pretty good match going on here. It's neck and neck. They've been going back and forth trading racks. Corey just put a 2-pack on Mika a second ago to come back from 4-2 and tie it up.
Yeah, I seen that. And then he came up dry on the break, and Mika made a pretty good out that last game.
Yeah,
Here, this table, I'm telling you, I played on this table against Johnny earlier in the week, and it don't break very good. The balls, the players are having a hard time freezing the balls. They're not going to be a lot of real easy outs, I don't think. There's going to be a lot of tied up balls.
Yeah, I agree. Really, nothing's been dropping very well all week here.
That was a pretty exciting match, that last match with Earl and Aaron.
Oh, man, it was very exciting.
Yeah.
I think any match with Earl in it's going to be exciting regardless.
Oh, yeah. He adds a little bit of his extra drama into it, which is the crowd likes. You know, he gets them into it. He's plays with a lot of passion.
We're going to have the hot...
He's taking one of his jumps. Has he used a jump yet? No, in these rules you only get 2 jumps per match.
I don't think he has. I think this is his first one with a short cue. Corey had a jump shot earlier, but he used a special jump cue that he has its full length.
Corey did?
Yes.
Now, would that count as one of his jump cues? Or?
No, it doesn't, because as long as it's 56 inches or longer, it doesn't count as a short jump cue.
See, I disagree with that. I would say it's got to be your playing cue, or else it's a jump cue.
Right.
What are you using it for? To jump.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, but That's still pretty good of him to think of that. Oh, that's a good shot there.
We're going to have...
actually-
I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead. No, he actually bumped that 2-ball perfectly right there, and he's got a shot at it on the side or the corner. But the 6-7 looks a little tied up.
We're going to have 2 more matches after this one tonight. We'll have the hot seat match next between Sean Putnam and Earl Strickland right here on the TV table. And then...
I tell you what, Earl's playing good, but with the way Putnam played his last match, I don't see anybody's... If he keeps playing like that, I don't see anybody's going to beat him. He just played really, really... Didn't make a mistake.
Yeah, Tommy Kennedy was in the booth with us.
I think he hooked himself here.
Yeah, he did. Tommy Kennedy was in the booth with us last night, and he was saying that he's never seen Sean play as good as he's playing this weekend.
Who said that?
Tommy Kennedy.
Oh, yeah. He's playing great.
Wow, unfortunate for Corey there.
Yeah. He came just a little bit too far on it. Well, still, Mika's got ball in hand on the 3 here, but this out's not easy by any means. That's where he's looking at. He's got to get on the 6. That's the only pocket the 6 goes into unless he wants to try to bank it somewhere. Cross side or cross corner, but in getting on it from there, he's got to get real good on the 4 to get on the 5. So it's a touchy out for sure. No, Putnam hasn't lost yet. He's undefeated, and Earl's undefeated. They're the last 2 undefeated players. They play at the next round, right?
Yeah.
And then, how many are they playing down to today?
Down to 2.
Okay.
So we're going to have the final match of the 1-loss side immediately following the hot seat.
He overhit that a little bit. I'm telling you what, these the rails, man, they just play different every day. It's hard to get the speed on them. And then they polish the balls. It makes them play a little different, too.
Got the 2-basket diamond ball polisher going full time back here behind us.
Uh-huh.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, he's trying to break him out now. Like I said, he can still bank it. He can bank this ball cross side. Or he can choose to play safe. I guess he's going for it cross side because Corey's having him get a ref to watch the hit here. And it should be pretty close. It looks like the 7's a little above it.
John Totoro calls it safe. Good hit.
Mm-hmm.
Eight. Well, Mika's left himself pretty basic 2-ball out here. Looks like he's going to take a 2-game lead on Corey Deuel. Good shot.
Yeah, he made a nice out there. What is the finals a race to? Cool Cat 9 Lives is asking.
You know, I'm not sure.
I think it might. I mean, every other year it's been a race to 9 in the finals. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be 1 race to 9, by the way it's looking, because this is the first year they've changed it to a race to 9 the whole time. Before it was a race to 7, and then when you got in the cash, it was a race to 8, and then the finals was a race to 9. But this year, since they've added the 50,000, I think they just wanted everybody to get more play, and they made it a race to 9, and it don't look like it's changing. So my guess is going to be it's a race to 9.
Well, we're going to find out here in a minute. Mika Immonen, rack number 11, leading Corey Deuel 6-4.
Crush those balls. Pretty much, look at this out. Yeah, I think the one goes right by the 5, and it's pretty simple from here. I mean, all you gotta do is make sure you don't make no come out one rail right here where you can draw it. I think you just come over one rail and get angle on the 5 to get to the 6. Well, I said the table hadn't been breaking. He came 2 rails just to make sure he got the angle. I said the table hadn't been breaking that good. He made 4, 5, 7. He made 3 on the break that time.
Mika almost seems to be freewheeling a little bit.
Oh,
here.
yeah, this is how he plays, though. He plays real loose and fast. And he gets in the rhythm, he's pretty tough. He's down 7-4. Of course, with that out right there, he could have done that pretty much any which way he wanted and got out there. It was a pretty sweet break.
Everything pretty well open.
Yeah.
Okay, I just got word from Jerry Mahan with the Seminoles that with Seminole Media Productions that the finals is 1 race to 11.
Oh, okay. The tables are actually playing better this year. The rails, the polish on the balls really makes them play real nice. Oh, I don't know if he's got a shot there or not. Nope, he don't. But I think he could see enough of it to where he could play safe.
Gabe, was that 7-4 Mika now?
7-4 Mika, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't remember changing the score.
Oh,
That's why I'm like, did he miss marking his game, or did I mark it early? All right, nice shot.
yeah. Well, he's got 2 options here. He can go to the end rail where he's at, and the side rail 2 rails, or he can go to the end rail he's looking at, and pretty much 2 rails. Just catch the side, catch the rail right before the side pocket. I kind of like either way. Both ways, he's got a good chance of getting safe if he makes a good hit. Oh, ball. See, that wasn't bad. A little hard, but no, he actually made a great shot there. See, if he makes it, he gets a shot. If he hits it like that, he kind of... I mean, he left Mika a shot here, but it's a tough shot. Just cut it down the corner, maybe go 1 rail, but, this is just all about speed. And see, he had to hit it a little full to control the speed, and therefore it caused him to miss the ball a little bit. I mean, he could have made it and got there, but it was touchy. Now here he left Corey where it's tough for him to get it back. I think he's going to bank it. A little one pocket shot there. If he missed it, hopefully, yeah, that's a good shot. See, if he made it, he had some kind of shot on the 2. If he misses it, he ain't. He knows he's going to come back to the table. Unless Mika pulls off some miracle shot here, which he might choose to bank at this ball. I think he's going to probably try to thin it, but I don't know. He might try to bank it. Mika likes to. He might try to thin it by safety.
Maybe put the cue ball back down behind the 2 and 4 or
Well,
somewhere
he
that
could
area.
kind of. Yeah, something like that. Come 2 rails with the cue ball and try to get it back where it's at now. You can go behind the 8 with the cue ball and just try to put the 1 on the side rail over there. I think he's going to try to bring the cue ball back where it's at now. Just hit the 1 ball on the left-hand side and go 2 rails and maybe try to get him behind the 2-4. See, he was trying to use the 8 there, which he did. He did pretty good there by just getting the 1 ball over there. He was playing the safety with the object ball, which is pretty good. Just controlling the speed. He knew if he got that 1 over there by the 8, no matter where the cue ball went, he's not going to leave nothing. So that was an object ball safety. A lot of times you see mostly cue ball safeties.
Torsten Holman has put another game on the board down there. We're going to have to try to get an update on that For Mika Immonen leading Corey Deuel. Let's see if we can get an update on the score from I was fortunate to hit that four ball there.
Yeah, that was an excellent shot. He had two great shots to start this rack. Now pretty much opened everything up for him here. That first shot on the one was the probably the most critical shot so far on this rack. Yeah, 8 to the 9, but right now he's just so he can just pretty much he's going to be able to stop his ball and have angle just to slide up for the 9, just like that. He chose to just go up, which is fine. Now you got 9 up in the corner and just play the 10 in the other corner.
This will put Mika on the hill, 8 to 5.
Wow, yeah, that was a pretty sporty out there. After getting that last game stole from me, he had to come with it there, and he did.
That first shot on the 1 ball.
Oh yeah, I'm in the 2, starting over and getting on the 4. And after that, it's just staying in line, but still, his first couple shots.
Give a shout out to the Seminole Tribe of Florida for bringing us these great tournaments. And
For sure, yeah.
Seminole Media Productions making the stream possible here for everyone to watch and enjoy.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite. This and the U.S. Open are probably my 2 favorite tournaments of the year. Well, then the T-Town Classic, of course.
Oh, the T-Town, boy, that was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is always a fun event here. Atmosphere's great, the venue's great, payout's great, the fields are strong. The weather this year's a little colder than most years. Mostly it's usually warmer than what it's been, but it still ain't bad. Just had a cold front come in, that's all.
Gabe, I understand you're the current Houston Open champion, too.
Yeah, I am. I won it last month.
Pretty cool.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I've won it 4 times now, which I think is the most by anybody.
Well, you know, the returning champion was going to go to that and defend his title.
That was Brandon.
But it was Brandon Schuff.
Yeah.
But we decided to let you go ahead and have one
We'll
more.
tell him I appreciate it. I'll see him next year.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. You've got a couple of wins at the Texas Open as well, don't you?
Yeah. Couple wins and a couple seconds, too. I think 3 seconds, actually, counting this year. Yeah, Texas has been good to me. And so he rolled out here to pretty much like a 2-rail kick, safe. The 10's kind of got him a little to go at it 1 rail like that. He's going to definitely go 2 rails behind it and try to kick it up table. Just do that and leave Corey like that. He actually hit it perfect. Got the roll he needed off the 2. See, he could have hit the 2 fuller, but then he had the 3-5-9 that could have got him. So he had a lot there that can go good for him. The good thing for Corey is I can't tell if that 4 goes in the side. If the 4 does not go in the side, this out's pretty tough right here. He's going to jump at this ball. I don't know. Ooh, that's a tough jump. Here's how I look at it. I know I'm going to hit that ball kicking at it. I just jumping it. You can give up ball in hand here. Wow. Well, that's why he's still in the tournament. That was pretty amazing right there. So Mike is up at 8 to 5.
It's a great shot. Mika even liked that shot.
Yeah, he was fine. That was pretty amazing. You know, Corey had that same jump shot in the finals of Darren Appleton, and he tried to jump it, and he missed the whole ball, and I questioned him afterwards. And he said he didn't think he'd win the game kicking at it. And but he gave up ball in hand to Darren in this spot, and Darren ran out. But that was about the same shot right there, so I think I'm glad he pulled it off, you know.
Yeah, so boy, did he.
Yeah.
So he made it, drew it back, shape.
If he didn't pull it off that time, I'd have had to call him 10 cup, you know, because he tried it once and gave up ball in hand, so that'd have been keep trying the same tough shot, you know. Now here, like I said, if this 4 don't go on the side, he played shape like it does. So that makes the out quite a bit easier. And he just nudged the 6. That was perfect. Even if he didn't nudge it, he could have drew back and played the 6 on the same side, but that actually just made it to where the out's a lot easier.
Well, we're definitely going to have to talk to Corey about that full-length jump cue that he has. It seems to work pretty well.
Yeah, I got to talk to him about getting me one of those things. Wow. The games Corey has won here, he is have been very unlikely, it seems like. Not in the fact that he's supposed to win games, but just from where he's won them at. And then the only games he's been losing is break. The break has been costing him. Both these players are playing pretty solid right now. About perfect pool, pretty much. If we had the Aggie stats on this, it'd be high up there, that's for sure.
Corey Deuel must win them all from here. 8-6 with Mika Immonen on the hill.
Earl's over there practicing, getting ready for his match. That should be pretty exciting. He's been putting on quite a show for all his fans here this week, and it's funny. I was sitting outside with my pool case. The guy goes, "Is your pool tournament going on here?" I go, "Yeah, right down the road, right down the hall there." And he says, "Any good pool players?" I go, "Yeah, all the best in the world." He goes, "Is Earl Strickland there?" And I go, "He sure is. He plays here in about 30 minutes." And the guy took his wife and ran over here and bought him tickets. I seen him in the line.
Awesome.
It's pretty funny. He must have seen the Joe Rogan skit on YouTube. Yeah, but he's been entertaining all week. Oh no! Oh wow! I thought he was scratching.
Instead, he comes up.
Well, he's got kind of a shot here on the side. I think he can. If he makes it, he can go one rail, try to slide up and get on the 2. If he gets out here and ties it at 8-7, that's huge. Oh, he just didn't get the English on it he needed. He was trying to tighten it up with that outside English, and it just flattened out on him, or didn't flatten out on him. Oh, well, he went for it,
And sold the ranch.
Yes, he did. Sold it cheap, too. But, that's Corey's style. He goes for it, that's for sure.
This is a one-loss side match we're watching here.
Yep. The loser of this match will get 5th, 6th. The winner will play the winner of Darren and Thorsten over there. And they'll be at 4th place playing to get to semifinals. Yep, Corey's giving me the look like, oh boy, maybe next one. That's alright, he's playing solid, so is Mika. These guys are all playing great right now.
Next match up is going to be Earl Strickland and Sean Putnam for the hot seat. It's going to be a great match. That will start at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in about 40 minutes.
Yeah, he's perfect here. This is pretty much lights out right here. Corey needed to win this game. He had a shot on the 1, that 2 ball, he just came up a little short on position. Almost made a heck of a shot on it, but not this time.
And this 10 ball here for the match.
Yep.
Mika Immonen.
Well, that was a good match right there.
Yeah, it was. Gabe, where are you heading from here? Any idea?
I'm going back to Tampa for about a week or so, and then I'm heading back home.
Not
I
gonna
might
play
stop in Texas, huh?
Not going to play in the event up in Carolina, sir?
It's a handicap event. I'm not really There, he's practicing that shot he just hit at that time. It's a handicap event. I'm not really.
Now, it's handicapped games and entry fees?
I don't know. I just know it's handicapped, so I'm not going to go to that. I'm going to get home. I've been on the East Coast now since the Houston Open, actually. So I'll be ready to get home and enjoy the holidays.
For the first couple of years, I felt responsible. How you been otherwise?
All right, well, we're going to be back. It's going to actually be about 40 minutes before the hot seat match with Earl Strickland and Sean Putnam. Sean's due for one, isn't he?
I tell you what, like I said earlier, if he plays like he played against Corey last match, I don't see how anybody's going to beat him. He's breaking great. Corey was up 2-0. Corey got 2 kicks in 8 games. It was 8-2 before he got another shot, and it was just like a clinic. It was a clinic, so this is going to be a great match.
Corey Deuel finishing the 5th, 6th, folks. Great event for him.
Well, thanks for having me, Ray.
Thanks, Gabe. Enjoyed it, as usual. Yep. Good job. We're going to be back again in about 40 minutes with the hot seat match, so be sure and tune in. If you know of anyone that might like to see that match, Sean Putnam and Earl Strickland, be sure and send them a text, post it on your Facebook, send out a tweet on Twitter, or post it on AZ Billiards. Talk to you all soon. Thanks.